everyone at some point or the other experiences anxiety. And what is anxiety? Anxiety is basically a fear of the future based on what you might have experienced in the past. What happens during anxiety is basically your stress response gets activated and you really become more hyper vigilant. You might actually breathe faster, your brain kind of goes into a chaotic state, or you might just become catatonic and become this numb, frozen kind of a thing. Whatever symptoms of anxiety you might experience, here are 3 tips to kind of help with those. The first one is breathe. When you breathe in a way where you're taking in an inhalation and then you're holding your breath in, right? So you're holding, closing your eyes, just focusing on that held breath, and then exhaling at a point where you can't keep your breath held in any longer, like a deep, long exhale, like a sigh, and take in. So if you just do 3 or 4 of these breaths, you will see that your fear response, the stress, the hyperventilation, the heart palpitations, all of that come down, because breathing like this can activate the parasympathetic nervous system. The second tip is phone a friend. What does phone a friend mean? When we actually have a stress response, our heart also releases a hormone called as oxytocin. It's our inbuilt resilience mechanism. If you utilize this particular biochemical pathway inside your body, which is oxytocin, it's a hormone of bonding. When you are feeling particularly stressed and anxious, if at that moment you could reach out to somebody who's a friend, who's a close, trusted ally, another human being with whom you could just discuss whatever fears you're experiencing, that moment of vulnerability and reaching out and connecting with another human being actually calms the stress response, and you will see that your anxiety can slightly get a little more punctured. The third tool I would recommend is just grounding. When you go barefoot and walk on earth, in soil, on grass, it automatically actually activates a lot of the mitochondrial responses where more electrons actually start flowing into your body, and whatever extra anxious energy you might have built in starts getting grounded into earth. It really helps you calm down. So 3 tools to help you deal with an anxiety-induced attack.